Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. 'Cause when we touch is when I really come alive.
Hey sweet friends, welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Ashley, and today I have some cleaning motivation for you. I am in my youngest son's room, Ryder's, and as you can tell, his room is a complete mess. He just loves to play with his toys. He loves everything that he received for Christmas. He just loves playing with toys. So when he's in his room and he's playing, he pulls everything out because he can never make up his mind what he wants to play with, but he just enjoys playing with all of it. So his room does become a mess very fast, and it is hard to move around in there, especially with a few items that he received. They are bigger, especially if they're put together like this train track and stuff. So it does take up a lot of space in his room when everything is pulled out, and his floors are a complete mess. It's hard to walk around. So I wanted to go ahead and pick up everything because we were done playing at this time. And I will say, once I picked up everything, within like 5 minutes or so, because I moved into the master bedroom and I started cleaning it, his room was a mess again, and that's okay. That's what happens. They're only this age once, so just let them enjoy it. I know that it is hard once you get a spot cleaned in your house. You're like, I just want it to stay clean, but then it doesn't stay cleaned. It's okay, because when they get older and they're not in the house anymore, you're gonna wish that they were there to make the mess again. At least that's what I tell myself. So I did not get upset that his room was a mess again, but I will say it wasn't as bad because he didn't pull out as many toys. So if I would have not cleaned up his room and picked up all these toys and he was back in his room playing, it probably would have been worse because he would have pulled more toys out of the toy box in his closet and just made a bigger mess. So I am glad that I did take the time to pick up everything, tidy everything, and get it organized and put back where it belonged in his room, even though it did not last long at all. But Ryder did get a few bigger items for Christmas that does take up a little bit of space, like that slide, which we were thinking that we were going to keep downstairs, but with hardwood floors, it's just hard to keep it downstairs because sometimes he'll slide down and bump his head or hurt his leg falling on the ground. So we decided to move it upstairs. So we are also going to move a few things back downstairs that we had downstairs originally, but we moved it upstairs because of Christmas time and the Christmas tree and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep that in his room. Well, that's what I was thinking. But now that the slide and everything's up there, I'm going to move his food truck back downstairs so that way he can have it downstairs to play with and it does not take up as much space in his room. And then also, once I'm done picking up all of his toys, I'm going to vacuum his floors. If you're new here, then you do not know this, but my husband works from home and a few days out of the week he will train, which means me and Ryder stays upstairs during that time just to keep Ryder quiet and not like interrupt anything while he's training. He has an office downstairs. It's in the playroom area, but it's right by the living room, his office is. So if we stay downstairs, sometimes Ryder can get a little loud. So I like to stay upstairs during that time, which means Ryder will bring snacks upstairs, which also means crumbs are all over the floor. So I like to try to vacuum his room often just because of that. So once I'm done picking up all these toys, I'm also going to vacuum his floors. But I hope today's video gives you the motivation you need to get up and tackle an area around your house, get some cleaning done, or check something off your to-do list.
to get by. We're one step closer to find ourselves a perfect place, a feeling you just can't deny. So come on over, 'cause I could never live without you. Everywhere we go, nobody knows. We're waiting for the time to let go and do what's right for us. Started out here, way beyond the tracks. The story of us and now we never look back. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. And sometimes all you need is a smile. You made up your mind just to see it through. There's nobody else here waiting. Just tell me how to get through to you, 'cause I just wanna get closer. Started out here, way beyond the tracks. The story of us and how we never look back. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. And sometimes all you need is a smile. Oh yeah. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile to get by.
So now I'm in the master bedroom and I'm just dusting all of the furniture and wiping everything down, giving it a really good cleaning. I'm trying to stay on top of our master bedroom and keeping it clean. I feel like out of every room in our house, that's the room that I neglect the most and I just let it go. And I don't know why. I guess because people don't see it at all. Like when the kids' friends come over or anything like that, they don't come in our room. So I just neglect our room over every room in our house. So I'm trying to stay on top of everything and keeping it clean and organized and decluttered. If you're new here, then you don't know this, but as you can tell, my dresser is my catch-all area upstairs. I throw everything on there that I don't know what to do with at the time, or if I don't want to put it away, that's where it lands, and it's always cluttered. So I'm trying to stay on top of it, keeping it decluttered, and then also just keeping our room clean, dust-free, and just wiped down. Also, we have two dogs, Holly and Bo sleeps downstairs and Holly sleeps upstairs in our room. So there's more dog hair in our room than any other room upstairs. So I like to try to keep the floors vacuumed as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing in our bedroom today. I'm just dusting everything, wiping down all of the surfaces, and then I'm also going to vacuum our floors. But right now, I would like to take a minute just to reintroduce myself in case you're new to our channel or this is your first time ever clicking on one of our videos. Like I said earlier, my name is Ashley. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 4 beautiful children, ages ranging from 13 all the way down to 2. I married my high school sweetheart, Nick. We have been married for 14 years, together for 16 years. We were both born and raised in Georgia, and we still live in Georgia. Our oldest is named Madison. She is our only girl. She's 13 years old. And then our oldest son is Jacob. He will be 12 years old at the end of this month. Then we have Jeremiah, who's 10, and Ryder, who's 2. We also have 2 dogs named Holly and Bo, and they are golden doodles, and together we are the Swanson crew. On our channel, you can find tons of cleaning motivation, laundry motivation, as well as decluttering and organizing. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, then please consider hitting that red subscribe button. We would love to have you on this journey with us and a part of our family here. Also, please leave a comment. I would love to get to know you more and chat with you down in the comments.
I thought that we had something special. I thought I handled this so well. I know we had the right intentions, but somehow it came to an end. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. Yeah. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable in my bed all alone. Never know when you're home. I get unstable.
So now this is day 2, and I am just going to clean the playroom, straighten it up. Ryder loves coming in here, pulling out everything. He hardly plays in this room. Well, I take that back. He does stay in this room when Nick's in here training, and sometimes occasionally when the boys are in there playing video games, he'll come in and out, but he doesn't really play in here that often at all. He just likes to make a complete mess in here. He loves getting into the games, pulling out all the pieces, opening up these bins or pulling the bins out of the little cubby area, just dumping everything. And like I said, he does play in here occasionally, but not often at all for it to always be a complete mess and a disaster all the time. So I'm just picking up all these toys, throwing them back in the little bins that they go in, putting them back in the cubby, and then I'm also going to dust everything because it gets very dusty in here, wipe everything down, and then I'm going to also clean Nick's desk area. He is working right now, so I just had to have him scoot back some and dust and clean his desk area because last time I cleaned this room, I did not touch his desk, and his desk is so nasty and dirty. I have to be careful though because his computers were on and his screens were up, so I didn't want to touch anything and mess up anything, and so I just kind of didn't move too much. I just dusted around everything and wiped down everything as well. I'm also going to dust and clean the turtle cage, and then I'm going to dust the blinds and clean the window because that was nasty as well and definitely very dusty. Once I'm done with all of that, the last thing I'm going to do in the playroom is vacuum the floors. The older boys spent so much time in here during Christmas break playing video games with their friends, and they had snacks in here with them sometimes, like chips and popcorn. So there are a lot of crumbs on the floor because of that, so I need to vacuum the floors and just pick up all of those crumbs. We used to only have the rule where food stayed in our kitchen or in our dining room, but as the older 3 have gotten older, that rule has changed a little bit because the food ventures out throughout our house, and now they have snacks in the playroom sometimes, and then also Madison will bring snacks upstairs when she is doing homework or studying at her desk. Sometimes she just needs a snack, so she'll bring something upstairs with her. She does not make a mess like the boys do, but the boys definitely make a mess, so you can always tell when the boys have ate somewhere where they should not have because there's crumbs left behind. So I just need to clean the floors really good and make sure that I pick up all the crumbs on the ground.
Yesterday I told you I think that we made a mistake, 'cause you and I, we lost our sight. It's all about give and take. I don't wanna see when you're at parties with Ollie and the others. You know I really got along with him and your family. Your ex got barely saw. Did we do it right? You know, no. Did we speak from our hearts so we could make it right without a fight? You know, no. Imagine what would happen if we did it right. It got me spinning round, round. 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 I'm standing here in plain sight. Still it doesn't seem like you see me. I hate everything about this night. Doesn't matter what I do can get to you. I don't wanna see when you're at parties with Ollie and the others. You know I really got along with him and your family. Your ex got barely saw. Did we do it right? You know, no. Did we speak from our hearts so we could make it right without a fight? You know, no. Imagine what would happen if we did it right. It got me spinning round, round. 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 Why can't we just be honest? Why can't we just be honest? Did we do it right? You know, no. Did we speak from our hearts so we could make it right without a fight? You know, no.
Once I'm done vacuuming the floors, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, and I hope I was able to give you a little motivation to get up and tackle an area around your house today or check something off your to-do list. Please hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. We would love to have you on this journey with us and a part of our family here. If you're already a part of our family, we just want to say thank you so much. We truly appreciate each and every one of you, and you all mean so much to us. Don't forget to like this video. It really does help our channel out. And please leave a comment down below. I love chatting and getting to know each and every one of you. Like always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. It really does mean the world to me. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and don't forget to come back Thursday for some laundry motivation. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, friends.
Every time we touch, I feel at home.